And we're live. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the weekly live Yoga Biz coaching and training session with me, Kelly McHugh. I'm the founder of Digital Yoga Academy, and I'm so happy that you are joining me. So as you start to join on Instagram and also on the Digital Yoga Academy Facebook page and in the group, as you start to join, guys, say hello. Say hello, don't be shy. Let me know where you're watching from. You're joining me, Kelly. I'm the founder of Digital Yoga Academy. I'm here every single week. And today we are talking about how to be more visible in your yoga business. How to be more visible in your yoga business. So this is really about showing up, okay? Just as I am now with you guys. It's about showing up in your community and being helpful and providing content that your audience, that your community really wants. So as you're joining, say hello. And who's that? Let's have a look. The lady who lunches. Hello, the lady who lunches from Orkney. Thank you for joining. Let me know where you're joining from, guys. We're talking about how to be visible. So we'll get straight into it. So first up, really, I want to say that, you know, your business is not exactly a kind of make it and they will come kind of thing. It requires visibility, okay? If you have a business and you're trying to grow your business, it requires you to be visible, because you can create the most amazing yoga business, but if you're not showing up and you're not being visible, then nobody's going to know about you, and so there really is no point. And so one of the key things to building a thriving business, which I'm sure you all want to as yoga teachers, you want to build a successful business and really build your community. One of the key things is to have a plan and just to be a little bit more structured around how you're going to show up online, because your community is online. So you can be there, you can show up and you can share yoga online. You don't have to keep it just to the studio. And you have a real opportunity to kind of continue that relationship that you have with your students in the studio, but to continue it online in all of the places that they're hanging out, because let's face it, everybody is hanging out on Facebook and Instagram. So you have a real opportunity to be there and to be visible and to show up. Essentially we need to be visible to build trust. Hey Manny, thank you for joining. This is what visibility is all about, right? It's about being able to build trust. And how can you trust somebody if you don't know who they are? Yeah, how can you trust somebody if you don't know who they are? If you're not shouting about your yoga business and what you have to offer, then who is? Who is doing that for you? You have to hold yourself 100% responsible and accountable for everything that you're doing in your yoga business, okay? And, it's also about owning the hat of the yoga business owner, because as a yoga teacher, you are a business owner. Unless you are directly employed by a yoga studio, then you are essentially a yoga business owner. So most yoga teachers are freelancing, or you have your own business, you do your own books, so you have a business, guys, okay? And sometimes we just have to get into that right mindset and to understand that that is the case, and to start actually acting and behaving like a business owner. So you have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to be responsible for everything that you're doing in your business. And the reality is this: if you're not being visible online and you're not building trust in your community and with your audience, then essentially you don't have a business. So how do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? Let's have a look, see what's going on Facebook. Hey Haley, nice to have you here. What's going on here? Hey Jen, nice for you to join me. Thank you. So how do we feel about that? Beth, hey Beth. People are starting to join now. Let's have a look here. Eva says, gosh, that resonates to any small business. It does, right? And sometimes we need a little bit of a reality check. And you know, we can go in, week out, and then we forget to be visible. You know, ask yourself now, are you showing up? Are you showing up? Because we have these platforms. I'm talking to you now on Instagram and Facebook. You know, I'm being able to connect with my community here online. We have these platforms at our fingertips, and if we're not using them, then we're really missing out on the opportunity to connect, to have a conversation, to take our conversation from the studio outside into this online space where your community are hanging out, and to build trust. Okay, so it's a really big opportunity. So just take a moment to check in with yourself right now. Okay, are you doing this? Are you doing this? Is there something that you could do from today? You know, it might be as simple as getting onto Instagram and using stories. Did you post something on Instagram today? Did you post something on Instagram today? Because if you did, I want you now to get onto stories after you've watched this, of course, but go onto stories and talk about what you posted in your feed, okay? It doesn't matter that both of those things are going to be the same. It really doesn't matter. Just because you posted it on your Instagram feed doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's going to see that. You know, they might just see your story. And if you're talking about that same thing on the story, you can then direct people to your feed and vice versa. Okay, so don't be afraid about sharing the same content. Repurpose your content, guys. We're all really busy, and I know that as yoga teachers you're busy and it's hard to fit this stuff in, but sharing content and being visible should be non-negotiable and should be part of your week in order to build your community. Okay, so don't be afraid of repurposing in order to make life easy. I'm all about making life easy for you guys, so make sure you do that. And, you know, I know that quite often it's fear that holds us back, right? It's fear of rejection. Yeah, it's fear of being judged. Bear with me one minute. I'm just plugging the mobile in. It's fear of being judged. It's fear of, you know, I'm not good enough. Yeah, that can maybe kind of hold us back. There we go. That can maybe hold us back from going live or using video. And, you know, all of these things, these fears are kind of going on in the background, aren't they? And they're holding you back. They're potentially holding you back in your business. And they're stopping you from just getting out there and telling people what you do and what you have to offer. And if this feels like you, if you feel like there's fear that's really is kind of your blocker at the moment, I want you to have a think about it like this. Fear makes it about myself. If I'm fearful about being visible, I'm making it about me. Yeah, fear makes it about us, but it isn't about us. This isn't about us. You going live on Instagram, or, you know, using Facebook Live or using stories or whatever it might be, fear makes it about us. Yeah, if you stop yourself from doing that, it's making it about you. But this isn't about you. Yeah, this is actually about your student. This is about the people that you're trying to serve, your ideal students, and helping them with their yoga journey. Yeah, so in order to build trust, you really need to make your story, you really need to make your message bigger than your fear. You know, to build that trust, you need to make your message that you're sharing on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or wherever it might be that you're showing up. You need to make that message bigger than your fear, guys, so that you can really move beyond that and start to make it about your students instead of making it about yourself. Yeah, it's fears that hold us back when we make it about ourselves. You know, we're scared, or you know, we think that we're not good enough, or that we think that we're going to be rejected. Yeah, we think that we're going to be judged. All of those things are about ourselves. It's not about us. It's about the people that we're trying to serve, and it's about our students in our community that we're trying to help. Okay, so I want you to you know, next time that you kind of feel blocked or you feel fearful, really kind of do a little bit of inner work and try to come from a place of service for your audience. Okay, try to come from a place of helping people. What message are you sharing with people right now that's going to help them? You know, where are your students stuck in their yoga journey, and what can you share with them right now that's going to help them to move forward in their yoga journey? Because that's what this is about. Okay, it's not about us. So, you know, we tend to make it a lot in our minds. Yeah, this is why mindset work is really important, because in our minds we make it about ourselves, and you know, we tend to think that it's more difficult than it actually is, so we put up a barrier. But what I want you to realize is that people love connecting. Look at you guys watching me now on Facebook and on Instagram. People love connecting. Yeah, we love connecting. We love hearing from people. So, you know, I want you just to have a think about that next time you're creating your plan to be more visible, and always come back to that content plan. And I talk about this quite a lot. If you join me regularly for these sessions, you'll know that I share with you a way to make content easier, content creation, how to make it easier for yourselves by creating one piece of content that might be a blog post, and then repurposing it and sharing it in different ways across different platforms, just to make it easy. You don't need to be creating, you know, new content for each platform. And so then it's important that part of that content process, as part of that content process, you're thinking about how you're being visible. It's not just about sharing the content, but, you know, actually using features like live video is a really, really great way to be visible. You know, Facebook and Instagram, they want you to use video. They want you to be going live. So they're going to push that out. They're going to push it out to your audience. Your audience will be notified. You don't get that when you just share, you know, a post in your feed. Your audience don't get notified about that. So work with the algorithms, guys. Work with Facebook. Work with these amazing platforms that we have at our fingertips to, you know, connect with our audiences. And the other great thing about video is that it's a great way to build trust. You know, people see you right here, right there. You know, they see you. They can interact with you. You can engage with your audience. You know, you can ask them questions. So I've got a little bit of a challenge for you today as part of today's training. A little bit of a challenge. What I want you to do is I want you to get onto either Instagram stories or go Facebook Live, or even both, like I am today. And I want you to share your story. Okay, I want you to get onto live video, go and share your story, your yoga story. Let's take it back to the roots, right? I want you to share your yoga story. Share with your audience that you've been in their shoes, okay? Share with them that you've been in their shoes, that you've gone through what they might be going through right now in their yoga journey, and that you're the person, you're the teacher to help them with their yoga journey, okay? That's your challenge. I want you to share your story. Share your story. You know, this makes you relatable. It shows that you're authentic. It shows that you want to help people and that you understand, you know, where they are right now. So please do that. Please do that. And then I would absolutely love for you to come into the Digital Yoga Academy Facebook group and share your content that you've done. So if you've gone onto Instagram stories, you can save the story on Instagram, so you can save it so it will save to your phone, then come into the group and upload your story into the group so that we can give you a big fat high five. Okay, and the same here on Facebook. If you go live in Facebook, come into the group and you can share the link to, your live again, so we can say well done and, you know, just congratulate each other, and let's support each other to be more visible, because the more visible we are as yoga teachers, the more people around the world are going to learn about yoga. And that is an amazing thing. And that's what we all want, right? We're all here to make a big impact in the world. And the world really needs that right now. Hey, who agrees with that? The world really needs that. So let's all pull together. Let's support each other as a community. And, you know, I'm here to help you guys as well. So I really hope today's helped and has kind of made you think about how you can be more visible in your business, how you can show up more. You know, it's not going to come easy straight away, but keep at it is what I'm saying to you, because honestly, like in the beginning, when I first started going live on video, you know, it was scary for me too. It was scary for me too, but you really have to get out of your own way. Yeah, you have to get out of your own way, because this is bigger than your fear. The message you're trying to share is bigger than your fear. So get out of your own way, guys. Get over yourselves because you've got a message to share and there are people out there that need to hear it. So be consistent with it. The more you do it, the easier it's going to be, I promise. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget the little challenge. Don't forget the challenge. And I'll see you in the group. If you're not a member of the group already, it's Yoga Teacher Marketing Community Digital Yoga Academy on Facebook. Or go onto Facebook and just search for Digital Yoga Academy. Go to groups. Come and join us there. Come and share your live video. I want to see it. And I will see you guys next week. And what else can I tell you before I go? I mean, there's lots coming up. There's lots coming up in the next couple of months. I've got some really interesting interviews that I've been doing with some incredible teachers, and I'm going to be sharing those with you soon. So look out for that. Anyways, have a great day, everybody. See you all soon. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Sal. Bye.